Good morning. It's Saturday. I've lost a bit of steam, but I say that can't be quite true, can it? Because I've only just got up. So what I was saying in the vlog 2 days ago about you need a little time to wake up. Yeah, that applies. It's a lovely, bright and beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. The sun is shining. The weather is sweet. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Makes me wanna move my dancing feet. So the sun is shining. I just got up. I'm gonna get some caffeine in my body, and then I'm gonna head out into the sun. I'm gonna see and feel how cold it is or how warm it is. I hope it's starting to get warmer from now on. I think it is. It's currently the start of January, and it's been pretty chilly recently. I'm really looking forward to more sunlight and more warm weather. But if it's freezing, I guess I'll just have to take that, accept it. I always do. Of course I always do. We all have to, don't we? We have to accept what happens whether we like it or whether we don't. Such is the way of life. There you go. That's me. Team U philosophy. Team U. Who's a philosopher? I don't know. Jordan Peterson? Is he a philosopher? No, he's not really a philosopher. He's more of a psychologist. I'm a psychologist. Okay, that was my impression of Jordan Peterson. It wasn't very good. So, this is what this camera looks like. It's on like a stick. And you see it twisting around. It's so cool. It's my new favourite thing in the entire world. Apart from me. Because I'm fucking great. No, I'm alright. You know what I mean? And not to discount the people that I love, but they don't come into the same category as objects, do they? You know what I mean? My camera. I can love my camera. You know, but it's not quite the same as people. Anyway, I truly am rambling now. As usual. I think this is what this place is for. Oh man, look at the light. How beautiful is that? Oh, today is gonna be great. I can't wait to get outside. Okay, coffee time. What do they say? A watch pot never boils. I think it's Mr. Beast, Jimmy Donaldson. He did a video, what was it? Watching paint dry. I'm pretty sure he did that back in the day. See, now I'm an aspiring YouTuber. I'm gonna have to start doing ridiculous things. Or maybe I won't. I'm not sure yet. I've not quite decided how ridiculous I'm gonna get. When I made my coffee the other morning, I tried to do a Casey Neistat style coffee scene. But I'm not sure my videography skills were quite as brilliant as his. What the heck is that noise? Aha, we heard the click. Now I need to find a cup. Don't know where my cup was from yesterday. Probably washed it, I guess. I forget these things. So, if you're new to my channel, hello. A little bit about me is this YouTube is going to be highly unprofessional in every way, and it's just going to be me doing a bunch of shit. Well, not literally. I do swear sometimes. Hope you're okay with that. But yeah, it's going to be just me doing stuff. I mean, well, I guess that's what every YouTube channel is. It's them doing things. I guess it's matters what kinds of things they're doing. Right. So here's what I'm thinking is, I'm not sure if you ever really see YouTubers when I keep saying YouTubers. I guess does it matter? I guess they're just people. I guess people. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about how to word this to please myself correctly. So, when you see people on YouTube creating their videos, do they just do anything and everything whilst filming it? Is that what they do? I actually don't know. I guess, okay, coffee. Oh, brilliant. Filled up the coffee. Here it is. In the mug. Scorpio. I'm not Scorpio. I just thought it was a cool mug. What I basically thought at one point was that I just wanted to collect, like, things related to astrology. Even if those signs weren't related to me. But I think people that understand astrology would say all the signs are related to you, all the signs are related to everyone. So, and then I guess I was thinking, well, life's not all about me, is it? So I was thinking, what people would say, or they might have said this already, is, well, why have you got astrology stuff if it's not your sign or whatever? And that is basically just because, life's not all about me. I don't just buy things that are related to me. So I could have astrology related things that are of every star sign. I actually know them off by heart. Shall I say them? How does it go now? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and then surprise edition Ophiuchus. That is the zodiac. Well, Ophiuchus is probably up for debate, but I read a bunch of different things that contested for its use and for its unuse. But yeah, that's everything related to the stars. So I guess what a lot of YouTubers do is they probably film all this stuff. You know, like a Mr. Beast video where it'd be like, this man is trapped in a room for the next 3 months or something. Wait, it's only 100 days, isn't it? Right. Spend 100 days trapped in this room and win $100,000. In those videos, there's hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of footage from like multiple cameras doing multiple angles, and then they cut out all the I guess what they deem to be the uninteresting bits. But this is going to be the difference with my channel. I'm not going to cut out anything at all. Well, maybe every now and then. There's got to be. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to reach a point probably where something happens, or I say something, or I don't know. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is there's going to reach a point where something happens that I'm filming that I'll go, I'm going to have to cut that out. So, yeah, I think today is going to be a bit slower paced than yesterday. I could feel it in my bones. I just don't have the same over animated excitement I did yesterday. I was very excited yesterday because of what I was doing. I was going to see someone I hadn't seen for a very long time, which I was really excited about. And then and also I was just excited to film on my new camera, which I still am. It's okay. We're always going to have some strange distractions that come in. And I think that's what's going to make this a little bit more fun than usual. What am I talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I think that's something I'm realising more than anything is that as soon as I start talking, start saying things, and then I go, what the hell am I saying? Like, I'm not even sure what I'm saying. Like, it sort of made sense before I said it, and then after I said it, I went, what? I don't know. Does anyone else have that experience? I'm sure they do. I think I've learned to realise, like, I'm not actually abnormal. I'm actually very normal in my so-called strangenesses. And that basically that's how everyone is. There's just those that admit it and there's those that don't. Basically, okay, well, this is the end of the ramble, so we're gonna... We? What am I saying we? Again, I'm being a YouTuber. Why am I doing that? Right, so I am gonna... I? Why do you have such a strong I? I am going to finish this coffee, and I'm gonna go out in what looks like the beautiful sunshine. It is indeed another bright and beautiful day. I can really do with a wash, but I'll do that later. What I like to do with that is I like to take a bath in the evening and just get rid of all the day's dirt. And then in the mornings, I like to just get out the house quickly. But it feels a bit unclean. It's not too bad. I mean, it doesn't bother me. And I'm not in a relationship or anything, so it doesn't bother anyone else. Not yet, anyway. I'm sure this is exactly what you want to hear about, is my cleaning habits. And sorry about that, but you don't get a choice. Well, you do. You can always click off. But if you want to keep listening, you're gonna have to put up with some things. That's just the way it is. So as you can see, it's lovely and bright, and I'm heading out to meet a mate of mine. Same mate from the other day. His name's Lewis. He's got dreads on his head. Apparently he's got more than one head. He doesn't, he's just got the one, just like everyone else. But I just phrased it that way accidentally. Oh my god, do you have to take everything so literally? Do I have to explain every joke? Apparently. I'm talking to people that don't exist. But I guess they're imaginary viewers. I'm talking to the imaginary viewer of the video. That's who I'm talking to. So I'll be heading into the town. Gonna go catch up with that guy, and then see what happens. I think we're just gonna be chilling out. We usually just hang out, have fun in one way or another, whether that's drinking and dancing, which we do a little bit of, or whether it's just, you know, chatting shit and telling jokes, and or having super interesting conversations. That's what we do. So we're good mates. We've known each other a while. We've known each other a good while, a few years now, maybe more, I don't even know. But it all kind of comes into this dilemma that I was thinking about, which was that because I'm like considering moving, possibly to Manchester, possibly to Leeds. I'd love to move to London, like ideally, because London is my favourite place by far. I'd love to go there, but it's just too damn expensive, at least to buy somewhere. I've got a lot of options though. Like, I could sell my house and then start renting a place in London. Seems like a bit of a downgrade to sell and then start renting. But because I feel like London is so much better than where I am in terms of like the quality of living, part of me thinks it'd be worth it, and there's just so much more opportunities there. It really is a great place. I love being in London. I lived there for quite some time. I think I was there for like 5 years, and then I was back there again for a good while last year, and it's very close to moving. But then I didn't end up doing it in the end, you know, regrettably. And maybe I should have done. I don't know. It didn't end up sort of working out, so I always put it down to like, well, it wasn't on the cards. If it didn't work out, it wasn't meant to work out. So everything is happening perfectly, just as it is. You just have to find out how it's happening perfectly, just the way it is, when it's not going the way you think you want it to go. But I think it's just a case of things take longer to process than you sometimes assume that they will. Sometimes you go, well, you think everything's going to sort of get sorted out really quickly and change really quickly, and then it actually takes much longer because there's actually lots of different things going on that are unprocessed that need to be figured out before you can get to a point where shit actually changes. Anyway, yeah, so I'm heading to town, and I'll see you in a bit. I don't know why I do this, but I sometimes find myself thinking ahead way too much in a way that's completely unnecessary into any kind of situation. It's the kind of thing like, oh, what am I going to say? You know? And you don't have to say anything, do you, really? You can say anything, you can say everything, and it'll all just be okay. I think that's the key to life in general, is you can be anything, you can be everything. So, you know, I know there's people out there who imagine this sort of pressure to be someone other than who they are, to be someone you know, better than what they really are, or the way they see themselves. You don't need to see yourself as anything. You can see yourself as everything. You don't need to be anything. You can be everything. Or you can be nothing at all. It really is that simple. I think once you realise that, then you look into the future and you go, whatever happens is what happens. It's all just going to be okay. Okay, so we made it into town. I'm with this geezer. Not sure if he wants to be on camera. Now, just having a walk about.
6, 7.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you want to be on the camera?
No.
No.
I don't mind.
Well, he said no. Oh. Okay, that's all you're getting. So, we're just gonna mooch about a bit. I think I could do with some more coffee in my system. Could always do with some more coffee, just to keep me going. And then hopefully just have a nice, beautiful day in the sun. It is a lovely day. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, as it always does, indiscriminately. And isn't that so nice of the sun to do that? It shines on the good, the bad, it shines on everything equally. in equal proportion. How kind of you, son. You're such a nice guy. Okay, well, you don't have a gender, but let's not gender this conversation. So yeah, we're just gonna go to the park. I think I could do with some more coffee.
So annoying.
Yeah, not with her anymore. Not with Fiona now. She fell out with me for some reason.
Ziggy.
We had a little. I was saying.
He's trying to get it. He's making it from this side because he's like, look at this.
Just watch her, yeah, that little brown shit. Then she pulls her head off that again. It's really loose, isn't it?
Your nose shouldn't get out.
Yeah. I've got to go and get her the collar. And that Pakistani cat. Yeah.
So we've ended up in the care of these two little doggos. They're not going to say hello to the camera, are they? So that's what we're doing now. Having a walk about, looking for a bevy. He's working our way through a pack of fags. That's about it. Nothing special. One glove, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
Hear the children crying?
One glove,
Hear the
one fart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord and feel alright.
Oh, fuck, I didn't realise you can with her.
You knocked me can over,
Sorry.
you silly Billy.
I thought you went to sit down.
Oh my god, stressful day. Just left the guys, left the dogs. It was a nice day, mostly. It's been a bit of hard work holding on to that lead, and I was given sort of, you know, duty of care for looking after the dogs for a little bit, so they keep pulling you around and stuff, always flipping barking, but they're lovely little dogs, give you loads of love as well, so it's really nice. I've not got a dog myself, so when you get a chance to hang out with some dogs for a bit, it's quite nice. I remember hearing about like the positive effects of you know, sort of looking after animals on your mental health and your peace of mind. I'm going to totally butcher this piece of information, but I'm pretty sure there was like a scientific study of some kind that basically said if you sort of spend time with a pet, an animal, a dog, a cat, whatever, and sitting with them on your lap, giving them a pat on the head, playing with them, stroking them, all that stuff, apparently basically like releases like dopamine, you know, and has like a positive effect on your mental state, makes you more calm, makes you relaxed, stuff like that. So that was really good. Not always a lot of opportunities to film, and that's like my new
obsession now is doing this thing, talking to me camera. Like well, that's what everyone's doing nowadays, isn't it? Everyone's watching people online doing exactly that, vlogging, and always wanted to do it for the longest time. And then recently, some sort of shift in my thinking reached the point where I was like, you know what, I'm doing it. So I know for a lot of people, or well, for some people, probably not a lot of people, there's different levels of like sort of self-confidence and a mixture of like reluctance to actually do something like that, like start vlogging, videoing their daily lives and everything. But I've been watching these videos for so long that it's just been totally normalised for me. I've always been a fairly confident person, and you know, I think I'm fit for the job. But I'm gonna keep doing it anyway, as far as I know, until I reach a point where I don't want to. If I ever think I don't want to do it, I won't do it. But right now, this is something I quite like. So yeah, anyway, it's just about 5 o'clock now. Super dark already. But everyone I was chilling with, they've all gone back to their individual places of dwelling, and they're now just chilling their heads for the evening. I think I'm going to do the exact same. It's a bit of a walk home, but at least I got you for company. Whoever you are. If you actually watch this, then give me a like, give me a follow, give me a comment. Oh, not a follow, subscribe. If you like what you see, you want to see more, subscribe. It's just going to be, you know, a deep dive into the world of James. That's me, whatever that means. Obviously, life can take you in any direction, and it inevitably does take us in many directions. But if you film it, you've got this wealth of documentation of everything that's been going on, and I love to watch that kind of thing. I like to take a peek into other people's lives, take a peek into other people's minds and worlds, see what they're up to, see what they're thinking about. And the thing I've always loved about watching the vloggers is it's like having a friend that you've never met. It's a bizarre new world that we live in like the post-technology age. You know, the internet age, it's not been around for very long, a few decades. So, to lots of people, all this stuff's still brand new. But I really think, if anything could be classed as the future of life, the future of entertainment, it would be YouTube and the vlogging revolution. Now, it's just that there's the parts of the world where it's already reached, and then there's the places that it hasn't quite gotten to yet. And so you could be living in one of those places where to see someone walking down the street filming themselves would be quite an odd thing. But at the same time, it's becoming more and more normal every day. And I think people understand more now what's going on. And the funny sort of odd dynamic of it that I was thinking about, I was talking about with someone before, is that lots of people, they'll watch exactly these kind of videos, but to actually see someone making it, that's like, you know, strange or interesting, which is quite funny really, isn't it, to think about. It's a little bit of hypocrisy, but there's always a bit of hypocrisy. Lots of people are hypocrites. Not everyone knows that they're a hypocrite. Not everyone knows the ways in which they're a hypocrite. If you realise you're a bit of a hypocrite, that's maybe the best thing that can happen, because that's when your life changes. And if you want to change your life, you got to change your mind. The mind is the portal to the world. Nothing exists without your perception of it, and so that makes your perception quite important. And it's worth thinking about, you know, why do I think the way I think? It's quite obvious to understand it when you see the way that your mind changes. And I really think it's a beautiful thing when you actually see high levels of self-awareness. It's such a relief, because as much as I'd like to think the whole world has changed, and so has everybody, so is their thoughts and ideas, there will still, and there still is, those Philistines that hold on to a way of thinking, a way of acting. And it's just a matter of time. It's just a question of how long before they get on board with the so-called new ideas. And there's lots of people who are 10 years ahead, 20 years ahead, or even more. And it's those pioneers that end up gaining a lot of respect, but they have to go through the trials and tribulations and the turbulence of you know, living the new way, for them to reach the point where that just becomes accepted. So, garage. Give you a quick look around. Just on the road. Still got a bit of a walk ahead of me. But I'm enjoying the nice brisk weather. It's very cold, but it's not bad. So, see what other bits and pieces I can put together today before I wake up, turn the camera back on and do it all again. For me, I'm really committed to this now, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Peace.